Alright, so what is going on, guys? Kusage from Kames House here, bringing you a deck profile, and today I have the one, the Sun Goku. Now this card, I feel, has a lot of latent potential that people just haven't brought out yet, which is why it's not very popular, but I want to bring that potential out. I see potential in this card, and you know, I believe in this Sun Goku right here. So the auto, when this card attacks, gains plus 1,000 power for each energy you have. Scales well into the mid and late game. If you do get stalled with this card, you'll have that extra combat power to, you know, kind of, you know, still be relevant. Flip over to the Super Saiyan Blue, and you get the permanent, where if you have 7 more energy, this card gains dual attack, and also, you know, continuing from the front side, you get plus 1,000 power for each energy you have. So, you know, essentially when the permanent goes off, you'll have 22k power on this leader with dual attack, which is pretty strong, guys. So I definitely want to, and this isn't the complete deck I wanted. I wrote down the complete deck that I wanted to try out, but I don't have all the cards to, you know, to complete that. So I kind of just made do with what I have. So we have the Kind Saiyan Sun Goku. Everybody knows what this does. Top 7 cards from your deck. Choose 1 blue Sun Goku. And we are running 4 of these. Essential, guys. Put that down there. Here we have the Sensu Bean. Now a lot of people think this card is cheap. If you're one of those people, you're absolutely right. This card is cheap. Cheap in the sense that it's only 1 cost, and cheap in the sense that you choose up to 1 of your cards, gains plus 5,000 power for the duration of the turn, and then choose up to 2 of your energy and switch them back to active mode. So, you know, that's strong, guys. For 1 drop, 1 cost, that's strong. And these are pretty much, these can go anywhere. You can put these in any deck and it'll be effective. And we are running 4 of these. Next, we have the Energy Boosted Majin Buu. Simple. When you play this card, draw 1 card. And, you know, you have the combat power, or the combo power, I meant. You have the combo power. Again, essential to any blue deck, and can fit well in any color deck, really. Next, we have the Wiss's Coercion. Negate the attack. You choose up to 1 of your energy, switch it back to active mode. Again, card is too good not to have. Just too good not to have. And we have 4 of these. Next is the Encouraging Presence Monaka. When your leader card, activate this, your leader card gains double strike, and you also draw 1 card. So again, pair this with the leader at 7 energy, dual attack, 22k power with double strike for the duration of the turn. That's powerful, guys. This card is really all about just overwhelming your opponent, and you know, Encouraging Presence Monaka definitely helps us do that. So, you know, got 4 of these. Next is Objection. Choose up to 1 card from your hand and add it to your energy. Again, essential to any blue deck, really, or any color deck, again. And again, with the, let me just turn this over. Again, with the auto, with the 7 or more energy, this is just getting us to that auto, to that permanent faster. This is just getting us there faster, boys. So we have 4 of those. Next, my boy Piccolo. We've got the boost attack. These are staples. That's really all that needs to be said about these. These are staples. You know, draw 1 card plus 10,000 power to the card's combo, and we are running 4 of those. Every color has them. You gotta run them, guys. They're staples. Next, we have the Jacko Boyo, the Ultimate Judgment Jacko. When you combo with this card, choose 1 card in your opponent's combo area and return it to their hand. Again, effective, especially on the defensive side. And also, this card is a 3-drop with 16k power. So, really multiple uses for this card, and we are running 3 of these. Next, we have the Rapid Spirit Ball Sun Goku. Again, essentially essentially a 2-drop with the evolution from the Kind Saiyan Sun Goku, or any Goku, really. And when you play this card, choose up to 1 of your energy and switch it to active mode. So, I wanted to run 4 of these guys, but out of all the packs I opened, I only got 2 of them. So, again, you know, couldn't complete that, but it's okay. We got 2 of them at least. Next is the Furthering Destruction Champa. When you combo with this card, choose one of your attacking cards. It gains double strike for the duration of the battle. So, you know, again, just adding more power to this deck. Really need that firepower, and if you don't have any Encouraging Presence Monaka, these can take over. Or if you do, you play that on the leader card, you play Monaka on the leader card, and then, you know, add double strike to one of your other cards. So, again, effective, and we are running 3 of these. A lot of people run these in, you know, different colored decks, and they're good. You know, it's a good card to combo with. Alright. Next, we have the Overflowing Spirit Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Son Goku. When this card inflicts damage, or my bad, this card has critical, and during your turn, if you have 5 or more energy, this card gains plus 10,000 power. So again, that's just more power. A 4-drop with critical and 25k power once you have 5 or more energy. You know. Again, I only wanted to run 3 of these, but because we're so short on some of the other cards that I wanted to put in there, I got 4 of these in there. So, got 4 of these babies. Next, we have the Energy Boost Biru-sama. Double strike, and then the auto when you play this. Please, guys, don't just look at the 4, and once you get 4 energy, play this card. Please, just use the card to its ability, and get the auto off. If you have 5 or more energy, choose up to 1 opponent battle card and KO that card. And we are running 3 of these. Just remember, I've seen it so many times, people dropping these on 4 energy and just screwing up the auto. So please, you know, have at least 5 energy before you play this card, if you can. Next, we have the Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku Maximum Energy. This is a card I believe is very underrated. Essentially a 4-drop, if you have a Goku out there. Double strike, and when a card evolves in this card gains dual attack. So again, you know, this gels really well with the leader, and I wanted to run 3 of these, but since, you know, I only have 2, just had to make do, man. Had to make do. But again, I believe these are very underrated, and it's very strong. So once you hit that mid game, for that late game, you got a lot of firepower coming out from the leader and this card. Next, we have the God Rush Son Goku. When you play this card, choose all of your opponent's battle cards with blocker and return them to their hand. So I feel against like a Frieza, say a yellow deck or a red deck, you know, where there's a lot of blockers in there, this card can essentially just destroy them all, unless, you know, your opponent has a Cold Bloodlust, which negates card skills and abilities. You know, you won't be able to remove those blockers, but it's a 6-drop, or essentially a 5-drop, and it's got double strike. So it's got 25k power. So, you know, these are good. Next, we have the Biru-sama, Beerus, General of Demolition. Now, this is a game changer. I don't really need to explain much about this. 7-drop, triple strike, and either, you know, you drop 2 cards or lose the game. If you don't have 2 cards to drop, you lose the game. You know, just too strong not to have in a deck. Just absolutely too strong not to have in a deck. And hopefully your opponent does not have Cold Bloodlust or, you know, Crusher Ball. And last but not least, we have the God Break Son Goku. Look at that special rare, baby. Essentially a 6-drop if you have a Goku out there. I'm sure I can get that permanent focus for you guys. You can probably see it barely, but your opponent cannot activate counter against this card's attack and cannot activate blocker during this card's attack. So again, if your opponent does not have Cold Bloodlust or Crusher Ball, this is a very strong card. And again, I only got 1 of those, but that's alright. So that's the deck profile pretty much. Once again, I believe in this dude. I believe he has some potential that people either aren't seeing or just don't care enough to bring out because they're too busy playing Vegeta, Broly, Beerus, Frieza, whatever. But I'm really gonna do my best to bring out the potential in this dude, and really find a deck that maximizes this guy's abilities. And Goku is my favorite character, so again, maybe that's why I'm trying so hard. And I see the starter Goku. Starter Goku is good, but I feel like it's too good. You know, switching 2 energy back to active mode, that's too good. But, you know, this card is underrated, it's very unpopular, and I want to bring this card out. And that's the end of the video, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more deck profiles. Kusage, see you later.